We're back in today. Roster update. 3 days away. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, bam. 3 p.m. Eastern time is here. Stubs are going to be made. Prices are already in the oven. They're in the frying pan, in the skillet, on the grill. They're cooked. We already dropped a banger of a video projecting every single gold and silver that's going to get an upgrade. So we already know that. Go check it out. But now, it's about buy, hold, sell. That's the name of the video, man. That's the name of the series. Usually it's Friday. Today, it's Wednesday because the update is almost here. Last advice, last recommendations. This is probably going to be the last roster update video before Friday. Here we go. First things first, who am I holding? Who's my inventory? We're going to go through every single thing, the market, what's going to be changing in the market, and basically projecting what price will these guys get to before the actual update. Should you buy? Should you hold? All right, ready? Steven Kwan. I have 100 Steven Kwan. I have 100 Corbin Carroll. I have 87 Joe Ryan, 73 Mr. Hoffman, 400 Josh Hader, 160 Hunter Green, 200 Josh Naylor, it's risky, and 850 of Cole Reagans. That is the portfolio for me heading in to the end of roster update week. But now we go through the marketplace and let's talk about every single person, right? Duran, DeGrom, all these guys trash, irrelevant. Corbin Carroll. Buy, hold, sell. This one's tough. This one's very tough. I'm probably going to recommend holding. Yes, you can. First off, he's a diamond lock. You can see right now, a diamond quick sells for $3K. You can already get over an 85 overalls quick sell. And we bought in on Corbin Carroll around 1,200. That's disgustingly good. The good news here is that I think Corbin Carroll goes 86 plus. I think he goes +3, and I think he gets a quick sell of 37.50. So we could see Corbin Carroll's buy price actually get closer. My guess is towards 3,600 by the end of the week, where you would be able to sell for 3,240. Now that I think is probably worth it. You can then take those stubs and put it elsewhere. So if you're getting around this price, I would sell them. As of right now, probably a hold. Definitely don't be buying Corbin Carroll anymore. You're going to want to hold him, though, into the update is my recommendation. And then right after the update, you'll be wanting to sell anybody that goes diamond. We'll have great, massive buy list in the membership. Please go join that. We made members tons and tons of stuff this update, and it hasn't even already happened. Steven Kwan. Steven Kwan, he's batting pretty good. He's batting like 350 batting average. Only 4 home runs. There's power concerns. If I'm going to sell anybody, it's going to be Steven Kwan. Now, I misclicked. You know what? You just watched me burn. I don't have enough stubs. You're kidding. That is annoying that I only have 99. Whatever. Steven Kwan, he looks good to go diamond. I'm saying 90% chance. The problem is, if his price gets much higher, it's tempting to sell. I'd probably be starting to sell my Steven Kwans if he gets around 2,700 or maybe even 2,650 post-tax. Those are the prices that I'd be selling him for. Otherwise, I'm holding him and I'm not buying him at this price. The reason I think these guys will shoot up in price is when more content creators like Gomes the Legend put their roster video out and talk about these guys, then their price will skyrocket as casuals buy. Now, I'm recording this Tuesday. Crochet pitches on Tuesday, so it's basically irrelevant to talk about. I'd be selling right now at 2,400 though. Wyatt Langford. Langford also looks like a diamond lock. Langford is also in contention to go not just +2, but also +3. Now, he does have a smaller sample size, not as many at-bats. I'd be starting to sell Langford if he gets to 3,000 or 2,900 post-tax. So you want to see his buy now up around 3,200. I think it'll get there. I think everybody knows why Langford's going up. Logan Webb pitches while I'm recording this video, so irrelevant. I'd be selling, though, unless he has a dominant start. Strom is not going up. Cade Smith, no. Pete Crow Armstrong. Now, people are confused. I said buy Pete Crow Armstrong, and now I'm saying he's not going diamond. First of all, I said buy him around 1,600, I believe. First of all, for the members, we said buy Pete Crow Armstrong at quick sell. But, most recently, I said buy him around 1,600. I still like that. If you bought him at 1,600, that's good. I think his price is going to go up. Pete Crow Armstrong, in my opinion, is probably 40% chance of going diamond. A lot of people think Pete Crow Armstrong's 80% chance of going diamond. The only problem here, and Pete Crow Armstrong, he's going up a lot versus righties. Versus righties, he's doing very good batting average-wise. He has a couple home runs versus righties. Now, versus lefties, he's done nothing. He's batting 200 with 1 home run versus lefties. I feel like those stats aren't going to change. So, can Pete Crow Armstrong earn diamond in one update? If anybody's due for a shaft, I think it's going to be him. This is the guy I'd be tempted to sell. If he gets to, honestly, if he gets to 2,500 post-tax, I'm starting to take my profits easily on PCA. Jeff Hoffman. Jeff Hoffman is like a better version of PCA. I think Hoffman's going diamond. It's going to be tempting to sell him as his price goes higher, but I'm holding all of my Hoffmans because I think he's going diamond in this update. Cal Rayleigh, I mean, he'll basically be a B tier buy. So let's say you cash out on Hoffman, you cash out on Quan. What do you do with all those stubs heading to the roster because everyone else is already cooked in price that's going up? Well, there actually is some individuals that have a chance at going up. Now, you're not going to get, double your stubs, but you should still get about 30% ROI on these guys. Cal Rayleigh, Seiya Suzuki, maybe Teoscar, guys like that will have buy list for the members. Joe Ryan. This is tempting. Now, I bought all 87 of these around $1,200, $1,300 today, and you can see his price is already up a lot. Now, you can sell him for the price of an 84, and he's actually 60% chance to go 84. We haven't projected. In the Diamond membership, we project and predict every pitcher. Joe Ryan, if he gets to 2,000, if he gets to 2,000 post-tax, so I'm talking about 22 hundo, peace out, buddy, you're gone. That's my feeling about Mr. Joe Ryan. Michael King is one of those B-tier guys. I actually might buy some of him myself if I have to cash out. Yoshi below 1,500. Honestly, below 1,500, it's not a terrible buy. I mean, it is because he's not going diamond. He's going +2. So he'll be going 84. Basically, it's a long-term hold. You're getting a discount on a guy that will be buying on Friday after the update. So I don't really like it. And I'd be selling, actually, too, for 1,500 post-tax. Chorio is one of those B-tier guys, but the power numbers aren't great. Suzuki's probably a buy. Chorio's probably a buy. Brennan Doyle, I mean, he honestly he's been cooled off. The only good buy that I see right now is Mr. Hader. Josh Hader is a good buy. I have 400 of him myself, and I had 300 all around quick sell, and then I just bought another 100 at around 1,000 stubs. I mean, the reason being, he's projected +3 to 84. So you can still make a 50% profit because he's going to be going to quick sell 1,500 if we have his projection dialed in. Now, he could go +2. Either way, he's a good long-term hold. So I actually like Josh Hader as a buy below 1,100. Austin Riley, good B-tier buy. I haven't checked out Brian Wu, but his price is doing some interesting things, so I might have to. Pete Alonso. People say Pete Alonso is in diamond contention. In the real world, he is. In SDS Fairyland, I don't know. I think that his stats are already a little bit too high. I think he's going +2. I'd probably wait and see just how much higher Pete Alonso's price can go, and then I'd be cashing out before the update. Bregman, I'd be cashing out at this +1 price right now. Max Fried, I'd be cashing out at this +2 price right now. Suarez, I mean, his batting average is so low. I mean, and he already has 77 power. I mean, maybe a B-tier buy right there. We'll see. Kerry Carpenter has cooled off in real life. Hunter Green at 1,100. I'm not selling. I know it's ambitious. He's basically priced as a +3. I'm not selling, though. I think he's going +4 this update. Bryce Terang. He's priced as a +2. I don't know, man. There's a chance he goes 83. There's even a chance he goes 84. Probably okay holding. Maybe cash out some. Again, you don't have to hold every single one of them. If you have 500, maybe sell off 200, take those profit, and then hold 300 into the actual update. O'Neal Cruz at this +1, I'd be cashing out on. Josh Naylor, B-tier buy, but he's already, he's probably only going +1 if he gets an upgrade, so not much profit right here. He's a hold. Freddie Peralta pitches while I'm recording, so irrelevant, but his price is up because of that. Now, Kirby Yates. I had 500 Kirby Yates, and I sold them all for around $450 post-tax. Basically, he's looking like a +1. And he's been not so hot his last couple of starts in terms of giving up hits, getting strikeouts, etc. His strikeouts are still 2 strikeouts per inning, which is great. It's just he's going to need such a rework with his hits per 9 and his current walks per 9 and stuff in real life. It's risky. It's very risky. I just sold a bunch of him. This is my favorite B-tier investment right now. So if you have him, maybe just hold him because if you sell him off like I did, Hader's price is probably going to be too high. Hunter Green's price is probably going to be too high. Your best bet might just be praying to Kirby Yates to get a +1 or more. Cole Reagans. He's priced as a +1. I think he deserves a +2. Now, if he gets to 750, 800 post-tax, yeah, see you later, sucker. You got to go. Now, if we look at all the silvers, Silvers go up in price a lot based on hype prior to the roster update. So honestly, all of these silvers, watch this. Andres Munoz, sell. Was there another one? No, right? That's the only silver we see high in price right there. Jason Adam, I'd be selling. Luke Weaver, I'd be selling. Tommy Edman, I'd actually be holding Tommy Edman, surprisingly, even at this +2 price. Sean Murphy, I'd be selling. Hunter Gaddis, I'd be selling. I mean, all of these prices on silver are just a little bit too high for my... Now, Rasmussen, I'd actually be buying, just because I think there's a chance he goes... I think there's a decent chance he goes +2, and... I mean, this is like, what was that, 25% ROI? It's not great, but there's not much else out there. Eovaldi. You might think, wow, Eovaldi's price is almost a +4. Well, he's going +5. So this actually might be a buy. I'm not even exaggerating. Eovaldi at this price might be a buy, man. He is going high. I think he has like 2 walks in 40 innings pitched. Something wild. Christopher Sanchez might be a good pitcher flip. I actually think Christopher Sanchez might not be bad at all coming back from injury. I'd be selling Senga. I'd be selling Bubic. I'd be selling Mullins. I'd be... Pavetta's tough. I think Pavetta can earn a +3. So this one's tough right here. His price, I don't know what happened to that sell now price. It's kind of weird. But honestly, Pavetta, maybe hold on to him at the current prices. And everyone else looks pretty fairly priced. Willie Abreu, I'd be selling. Danny Coulomb, I'd be selling. Donovan, I'd be selling. Jung-Hoo Lee, I'd be selling. I think these guys go global. What's the point of holding on to them? Anybody that's like 76 or below projected to go more than 79, peace out. Paul Goldschmidt, peace out. Hunter Brown. This is another exception. Actually, it's not. I'd be selling Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown we have projected as +4. Long-term potential definitely is there. No matter what he goes to, he'll be on the buy list come Friday. But I'd be cashing out at his current price. Suarez, peace out, buddy. Luzardo, peace out, buddy. That is this episode of Buy, Hold, Sell. Are you ready for Friday? Especially subscribe, want to come over, join the Discord. Peace.